Here are some chat marketing best practices. This is going to work really closely with Facebook Messenger because actually ManyChat does work with Facebook Messenger and their policy. These principles apply off of all Messenger apps. First thing that you want to do is get better at marketing. This means getting better at talking to people and building relationships, and get better at building and having long-term relationships. If you do this, you will stand head and shoulders over people that are also doing any type of chat marketing. And as we all know, this is where their attention is already focused. But to succeed on a chat marketing platform, you don't want to just necessarily focus on only the chat alone. If you want people to engage with you and click on your Messenger ads, then you need to find out what they're struggling with or what they're struggling to try to get done. What exactly are they trying to accomplish? You want to find out what's important to get to them and also be able to find out how to exactly engage with them. This means trying to drive relationships as well as engagement. So how do you do that? By following the 3 core chat marketing principles. Since Messenger was actually formed to send messages just like email was, which makes it really tough not to fall into the trap of using Messenger just like you use email. Nothing could be worse. Email really isn't a relationship building channel. It's basically used for outreach, relationships, and sales. And that's not what Messenger is for. The secret to using Messenger in marketing is to focus on why people turn to your business in the first place. The focus should be primarily on taking the obstacle out of people's lives. At the end of the day, it needs to be about actually building businesses and trust and not just push marketing. So when you think about chat marketing, think of your customer as actual people. Don't hack, listen. You want to ask yourself, what's going on in my audience's lives? What are they trying to do? What exactly can I do to help them move forward in their progress? Use this to craft their relationships and messages to enhance their progress. The goal of chat messaging or any type of marketing is not to form meaningless relationships. The real goal is data. In chat marketing, you want to be asking open-ended questions that engages people and lets you get to know them. Ask questions that ask and give you long-form answers in the format that you want them. Their hopes, their fears, their dreams, their desires of your best customers and prospects. This data you can use in all of your marketing. It may or may not drive a sale today, but it'll give you the information that you will need to write compelling sales copy and actually give you a lot of information for the future. So instead of pushing one product like an email promotion, ask questions that give you more idea, more information about your ideal customers, prospects, pretty much anyone you can help. Find out what their personal goals are, gather all the information that you can to find out how you can actually get them the result that they want. Number 3 core chat marketing principle is avoid engagement. Here's the challenge. You want to get people engaged, right? You have to get them to engage with you, but you need to avoid engagement bait. Up until now, you probably have made a post or some type of engagement asking a question such as, comment yes below and I'll give you my free PDF. Now, instead of using this type of call to action today, you might consider using something more in the context of a conversation. Think about what people are trying to achieve and why, so you can actually join the conversation that's already happening in their lives. I'll use more examples later on in the training here. Another tactic you can use is actually asking people their opinions. Give them a chance to weigh in with their own opinion. People normally will give you a lot more information. The idea of this strategy is to actually open up a conversation, draw people out, and get them engaged by actually asking them meaningful conversation questions. Here's why this works so well for marketers. If your question is relevant to the market, you're actually getting feedback. You're following up with them in chat messenger with your thoughts. By doing this, you're gathering customer data, not only for yourself, but also for Facebook. You're doing this in a way that actually does not manipulate the metrics. You don't have to bait people to get their response, so your response is actually give you real-time data. In other words, the data is pure. And best of all, this actually leads you into a natural sales conversation. This is where chat marketing really differs from email. With email, your goal is to get people on your list and then blast them with your sales message and maybe some value from time to time. With chat messaging, your end goal is actually to build a relationship. So that means opening a dialogue so you're not just blasting promotional messages over and over, which is going to make a big difference on how those subscribers actually interact now rather than in the past. Instead, this will lead to personal conversations with each individual rather than just random subscribers. The strategic use of this feature is key to actually make it all work. So instead of using this to open up engagement to promote your product or some type of lead, which is purely self-serving, take a more relationship sort of approach. Try to understand what people's goals are and why. For example, why this product over this product? Why do you prefer a Mac over a PC? Or what strategy are you using to promote your business online? Are you using Facebook, Instagram, Twitter? You need to capitalize on the conversations that are already taking place. Give people a chance to weigh in on their own. This might even mean to ask their opinions. This is gold because you're actually getting feedback from your prospects in their own language. And you're also giving Facebook the data that they want, which is everything from the products that they like and products that they've used in the past. This approach also opens the door to a sales conversation. With the data that you've gathered so far, you're going to know exactly what products that this person is interested in. So now your offer isn't spam. It's perfectly relevant not only to their lives, but to the conversations that you've already had. Chat marketing message approach that we're going to use in this course is very, very simple. Teach, you build relationships, and then you sell. Build, engage, and sell. Invest, learn, teach. Depends on who you talk to. I've heard all these different type of methods, but they all work well. As we go through this course, you're going to learn more about these approaches.